Coca-Cola, espuma.
So it's been kind of a hot minute since I last uploaded. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? Yeah, I know you guys are kind of getting accustomed to me uploading weekly, but that is going to change because today from onward, I will be in fact taking a break from YouTube. Now, why am I deciding to do this? Well, let's discuss the biggest reason why: school. Yeah, school's been kind of a pain in the ass, and trying to juggle school with YouTube weekly, yeah, that's just not gonna work. And I've kind of been experiencing a lot of burnout recently, which really sucks. So that's why I kind of want to, focus more on my academic work than YouTube. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not making videos, because in December, I will be uploading 2 of my most important and ambitious videos. If you follow me on Twitter, which by the way, if you haven't, you should, then you already know what those videos are. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyway, I didn't want the video to end so soon, so that's why I asked you guys on Twitter to both send me some questions for Halloween and to celebrate this channel officially hitting 200 subs. Which, you guys, thank you all so much for the support. It truly motivates me to make more content, and I hope I don't disappoint. So with that being said, let's get on to answering some questions. The first question we have is from Koopa who asks, are you the scary or the scared? Well, I'm actually kind of a bit of both. What I mean by this is that I'm a really big fan of scaring people, yet I'm not really that big of a fan of getting scared myself. So, yeah. The next question comes from Mr. Loco Bandit, who asks, if you were in a horror movie, would you do the same thing as the characters who were in it who have small brains? Well, it kind of depends on the situation. As in, if things are really tense, then I would probably do something stupid. But if things aren't really that tense, then yeah, I wouldn't really do the same thing as the people in those movies. The next question comes from Buster Corp, who asks, what are your interests other than those cartoons? Which, I don't know what you mean about those cartoons, so I'm just guessing cartoons in general. Which in that case, I have a lot of interest in regarding to art in general. Like, it's definitely one of my passions, and I definitely hope to become an animator soon. And I really have a passion for video games. Like, I want to do, like, stuff with animation and, like, video game programming when I grow up. So, yeah, those are my interests. The next question comes from GeekTunes, who asks, favorite horror slasher? And those are pretty easy choices, those being Michael Myers and Leatherface. I recently became a fan of Michael Myers because my friend Silly Rally made a video on John Carpenter's Halloween, which if you haven't checked out that video, I highly recommend you should, because it's an amazingly detailed and really funny video. So, to prepare myself for that review, I decided to watch the movie myself, and I instantly became a fan of it, and a fan of Michael Myers as well. I just find him to be a very interesting character overall. And as for Leatherface, I absolutely love his design, and I'm a sucker for chainsaw-wielding psychopaths. Also, I may or may not main him in Mortal Kombat X. So yeah, those are my favorite horror slashers in media. Honorable mention goes to Jason Voorhees for having an awesome design and Friday the 13th being a really good movie. Rollo E. Bangings of the Tubby Rebellion asked, what is the scariest, most disturbing moment from a non-horror film in your opinion? Well, for this, I'm not going to really talk about a film, rather I'm going to talk about a cartoon. But before I talk about that moment, I want to put one disclaimer out of the way. Cough, cough, spoilers for Infinity Train. Simon fucking dies! Like, it's not even implied that he died. No, they literally show us how he dies. And the build-up to this is absolutely incredible. To the atmosphere, to the voice acting, to the music. Everything about this scene is just creepy, and I absolutely love it. Like, I'm deadass gonna end up making an entire retrospective after the show ends. Goddamn. ShadeX asked, what is a piece of media that scares you, but everyone thinks it's silly? Well, this isn't really a piece of media that people find silly, rather it's a piece of media that I haven't seen really that many people getting scared of. With that being said, The Darkness 2 is probably one of the scariest games I've ever played, and it has given me nightmares for about a couple of weeks. The next question comes from Tired Trans Kiddo, who asks, Shane Bread? Yes! Wells834 asks, is there such a thing as a good question? No, that's a terrible question. Finally, to end this Q&A off, Sleepy Reviews asks, what is one of your biggest fears as a kid? Okay, this might sound really fucking stupid, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. So with that being said, Have any of you heard of Ben 10 Race Against Time? Yeah, you know that one Ben 10 live action movie with terrible CGI and an even worse story? Yeah, that one. Well, there was this one scene that I saw back when I was 5 years old, and let's just say it did not leave a good impression on me. I don't remember what the scene was exactly, and I can't find it anywhere on YouTube, but to say the least, Ben found this, like, old creepy guy that was almost skeletal. He touches him, and then the guy just wakes up and tells him, "I'm alive!" and some shit like that. I remember seeing this when I was 5, and it creeped me the fuck out that I couldn't even sleep for 5 days straight. Like, it really traumatized me. So yeah, that scene was terrible. I wish I could find it though. Hey, so post-editing Manuel here. So after processing the video and almost having it uploaded, I was actually able to find the scene, and let's just say, yeah, it isn't really as scary as I remember it being, but still kinda creepy. Also, from what I remember, I used to be afraid of, out of everything, piñatas. Like, that fear's definitely gone now, like, absolutely. But I remember back then when I was little going to birthday parties, and every time I saw a piñata, I just ran away. And I just don't understand why. So with that being said, those were all the questions I was able to answer today. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Hell, why not share it with other people? Consider following me on Twitter and join my Discord server. So with that being said, have a happy Halloween, everybody.